In 1992, I went to the big island of Hawaii to do some sport fishing on a Hawaiian canoe, which at that time was a very popular boat to fish in. So I'm going to show you how to launch and fish in a Hawaiian canoe. This picture was taken at Kona Beach, south of Kona. Here we are at Pebble Beach, south of Kona. My brother Billy Ama, his son Justin, a friend, and myself are going to show you how we get the canoe to the beach, then show you how we prepare the Hawaiian canoe for launching into the Pacific Ocean off the Big Island. Billy Ama is tying a grip dowel to help us move the canoe. This canoe is 24 feet long and weighs a few pounds, so we must roll the canoe on inflated flotation tubes to get it to the beach. By placing these tubes from back to front of the canoe, we can roll it fairly easy. As we roll the canoe out of the parking lot, we'll be faced with some very rough terrain to get the canoe to the beach. Pebble Beach is noted for its cliff-like ledges before you can get the canoe to the Pebble Beach. So you must be very careful not to get hurt or to lose the canoe. It is very important to place the flotation tubes in the right position. After getting the canoe to the small flat of bigger pebbles, rocks, my brother Billy Ama must rake a path down off the next steep obstacle. After Billy Ama has raked us a path, we get ready to set up the flotation tubes under the canoe for our next move. If you don't put the flotation tube in the right position, you might have to chase it to the Pacific Ocean.
I'll go get it. Hold the boat. All the way to the ocean. Keep that one up front because we'll be able to go kill it. Watch out.
We finally got the canoe to the beach, where we'll set up the canoe with its outrigger.
Put the roller way to the other side. There you go.
Now that we got the canoe in the right position to launch, we'll show you how we assemble the outrigger onto the canoe. Here I am carrying the outrigger poles called yaku. Justin and Biliama are carrying the ama, which is called a how, which is made from a hibiscus tree for better flotation than other types of wood. Now we are setting the yaku to the how to be bolted down before setting the yaku to be fastened to the canoe. Now that we got the yaku bolted to the how, we'll set the yaku in the right position to be tied down to the canoe. Using some very tough cordage, Biliama will tie the yaku very firmly to the crossbars of the canoe.
This is one of the ways you do that. Take the rope and it comes up like this. Then you go back to this other side here to the end. Yep.
Biliama is using a series of special knots to make sure the cordage will not come loose.
That's what you want. That kind of tightness. The only way it should be. Then you got to do it 500 times.
Yeah.
With a little bit of help, Biliama can get the job done a little quicker.
think this is? A vacation stand?
Mm-hmm.
Get over here.
Myself and Billy Ama make sure that the yaku is tied down with special knotting. You would hate to have your outrigger come loose at sea.
We're going to have to put a little bit more on that back one. You don't want to lose your ama when you're out there.
Yeah, all you gotta do is catch a few fish now.
My younger brother Billy Ama is a very strong lad. That's why I let him do all the heavy stuff. Now that the outrigger is firmly attached to the canoe, Justin, Billy's son, and myself put the final touches before launching by tying down the motor and the fishing rods to the canoe. You wouldn't want to sacrifice your engine and your rods to the sea gods.
That would be cool, document it. I can believe it.
Real funny, Josh.
Making sure the drags are set right on the reels, you surely do not want to lose a big fish. We are laying a little extra foam on the howl, just for a little better flotation. Plus, you don't have to pull your canoe out of the water in so many days to dry your howl if you're mooring the canoe in the bay. Now that all the hard work is done, it's time to launch and go fishing. You must be very careful to choose the right time between waves so you don't fill the canoe with water. All right, a very successful launch. Just a little ocean water in the canoe. Well, it looks like our outrigger is working perfectly. Well, after a few years of fishing in our canoe, you do know what you're doing.
We're going to need a bailer.
Well, it looks like the boys took in a few gallons of water. That'll happen if you don't pick the right wave coming into the shore when you launch the canoe into the ocean.
only my rope was long enough, the float's floating.
Here we go fishing down the ocean of Hawaii, heading towards Ono Point, a great place to hook up. My older brother Stan is doing the filming of this project and is ready for our lines to go off at any moment. Hook up, fish on, right at Ono Point. We know where the fish are.
Hey, got a fish on here, so came right out of the water. What to do it? It's too big, but it's a hang.
Hawiian keeps the main line taut while I bring in the other line, not to get it tangled with the line that's got the fish on it. Now that I got the other line out of the water, we're ready to bring our catch in. Biliama and myself do it the old Hawaiian way. Biliama hand lines the fish in and I do the reeling. You don't lose many fish this way. We might have to fire the cameraman with all that humming going on in the background. This Ono has taken a lot of line off the reel, so it will take us a little time to pull it in. There's the fish. It is an Ono. The Ono is one of the most sought after fish for eating. After gaffing this nice Ono, you better make sure you knock it silly, because the Ono has some of the sharpest teeth in the Hawaiian waters.
Don't let it bite your leg.
After a great day on the Hawaiian waters, and the outrigger canoe did its job, we played with the dolphins on the way home.
puppies, jump! There we go. Here's the baby right in front of us. Oh! Oh, guys!
Aloha.